a generational wealth story coming right up. And trust me, this one's got it all. Buckle in. And it's a masterpiece of rise, wealth, and fall. The fall of the Vanderbilts. From richest family in America to none left a millionaire, they built railroads, mansions, and legacies across America. But 3 generations later, their name became a whisper. This is the cautionary tale of how generational wealth can rise like an empire and fall like sand. It all started with one man, Cornelius Vanderbilt. In the 1800s, Cornelius the Commodore Vanderbilt was a steam-powered legend. Born in 1794 to a poor Staten Island family, Cornelius dropped out of school at age 11 and began ferrying people across New York Harbor. But he had the eye of a hawk for opportunity. When steamships came, he saw it. When railroads exploded after the Civil War, he pounced. He built New York Central Railroad, linking the Midwest to the East Coast. By the time he died in 1877, he had amassed an estimated $100 million fortune, the equivalent of over $3 billion today. He was the richest man in America. The Golden Age, wealth without limits. His heirs expanded it further, especially his favorite son, William Henry Vanderbilt, who doubled the fortune to $200 million. The Vanderbilts became American royalty. They built 40-plus mansions, including the legendary Biltmore Estate, still the largest privately owned home in the U.S. The Breakers in Rhode Island, a seaside castle fit for emperors. Lavish summer homes they called cottages that were bigger than modern hotels. They held parties that cost more than entire towns earned in a year. Gold-plated walls, imported marble, servants by the dozens. The Vanderbilts were the definition of Gilded Age elite, the third-generation curse. But while Cornelius built the empire, and William protected it, the third generation enjoyed it too much. By the 1900s, the Vanderbilts were famous for lavish spending, wild parties, and bitter rivalries. Many never worked. They squabbled over inheritances, spent on European vacations, art collections, luxury yachts, and rarely invested. Any fool can make money, one Vanderbilt was quoted saying, but it takes a genius to keep it. The slow collapse. As America industrialized further, the Vanderbilt fortune began to dilute. The railroads were split into smaller, less profitable pieces. Income taxes and estate taxes cut down the inheritance. The Great Depression wiped out massive amounts of wealth. Trust funds were divided among dozens of heirs. By the mid-20th century, the once mighty Vanderbilts were a shadow of their former selves. In 1973, 120 Vanderbilt descendants gathered for a family reunion. Not a single one of them was a millionaire. Let that sink in. From the richest family in America to a name with no fortune behind it in just 3 generations. What went wrong? 1. Lack of financial education. The grandchildren and great-grandchildren were raised in luxury, but not in discipline. 2. No unified legacy plan. Unlike Rockefeller, who used trusts and foundations, the Vanderbilts let their wealth drip down uncontrolled. 3. Ego and competition. Each generation wanted to outshine the last in clothes, homes, parties, but not in investments. 4. No reinvestment. The wealth wasn't replenished, it was consumed. The bigger lesson of generational wealth. Wealth doesn't guarantee wisdom. Inheritance without vision becomes decay. True legacy isn't about leaving behind money. It's about leaving behind a system, knowledge, discipline, values that can outlive the gold. Cornelius Vanderbilt left money, but he forgot to pass down the mindset that created it. Final reflection. The Vanderbilt story isn't just about opulence or tragedy. It's about a truth we all must face. Generational wealth is not what you leave behind. It's what you teach that lasts beyond your lifetime. You can earn it, you can inherit it, but can you protect it? The real question isn't how much money your family has. It's this: Will your grandchildren thank you or wonder where it all went? If you believe you're born for greatness, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Finance and Freedom. You're not just a follower, you're a future legend.